there. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well this morning. We are doing, I think, here pretty good. Yes, it is Wednesday, so yay, at the time of this recording, by the way. So, okay, we're going to get right on into this video here. I'm pretty excited about this, actually, because it looks like Tamar Braxton is making her big return back to reality TV. Now, mind you, they did come back, her and the sisters came back for a Braxton'S series, I believe it was on the We channel just a few months ago, and that's wrapped now. And so it looks like Tamar's looking for her next adventure at this point. I do believe she has a cooking special or cooking show with her mother. I'm not sure which channel or where that is actually, or where it's streaming or whatnot, but I do know she's been pretty active, along with, of course, doing some performances around the country. So it looks now she's at the point where she's decided to dip her toe into hosting, and I'm here for it. Now, I actually love the Caught in the Act Unfaithful with my girl Tammy Roman. Oh my gosh, she is like the perfect host for that job. Perfect. Well, I say job because I know it is a job, but for that show, right? She is absolutely the perfect host for it. She has got the touch of everything that you need. She's so fun to watch. She's funny as well. She's compassionate. She kind of gives it to you straight. It's just, I really, really like Tammy in that role. She does such a good job, and that's why it's been so successful. And I think it's on its third or fourth season right now. And yesterday, if you're watching this on the day that it's actually being uploaded, they had a twofold for us with the Caught in the Act Unfaithful. So we got 2 episodes, and I love a 2-hour binge session. So, and they were actually both really good, as every show is. Now, of course, it's really upsetting to see relationships falter in the way that it does, but sometimes relationships just do just what they do. And unfortunately, if that's going to have to happen to you, I mean, why not go out on the bang with Tammy there by your side? So that being said, when I saw the news about Tamar, excuse me, I don't want to say Tamara for some reason, but when I saw Tamar, looking to dip her toe in the waters of the Caught in the Act franchise as well, I thought, oh, this is fantastic. Now, she's not going to be doing Unfaithful. She's actually going to be doing something much different in the same arena. So there is just so much, content for us to enjoy. So I'm excited for that. And I believe it's coming out in June. So we're going to get into that sharing. And yes, let's just sit back and let me show you what's going on. And I want to know if you're excited for this and what you think as we go through the sharing, if we think that she's a really good fit for it, because quite frankly, I saw a bit of the trailer and I'm thinking, yep, this is good. I mean, this is wonderful. We got Tammy over here doing this bit, we got Tamar over here doing this bit. I'm here for it all. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this sharing, shall we? All right, so this is actually coming from Essence, and it's actually, like I said, the trailer's running on probably, I still watch TV, so so it's actually running on TV, and I want to say it's MTV series. So yeah, that's where we are here. So okay, so Essence is reporting that Tamar Braxton returns to reality TV as host of MTV's Caught in the Act Double Life. Oh, I'm here for it. Now, Grammy-nominated singer Tamar Braxton takes on deception and secret relationships in MTV's latest reality series, Caught in the Act, Double Life. Now, Tamar Braxton has never been one to flinch at the truth. Her voice has long carried the weight of heartbreak, hope, and hard-won healing. But it's her unvarnished vulnerability, the way she's let the world witness her unravel and rebuild, that's made her one of the most compelling women in modern Black pop culture. Now, this summer, Braxton steps into a new chapter, this time at the host of MTV's Caught in the Act Double Life, premiering on June 3rd. Now, the series is a juicy spinoff of MTV's Caught in the Act franchise. It takes a magnifying glass to love and betrayal. Each episode follows someone who suspects their partner or loved one of harboring a secret life. Or a second relationship, or a hidden family, another identity entirely. With Tamar as host and a team of investigative experts, they unearth the digital breadcrumbs, find the half-truths, and confront the lies head on. Now, in the end, the accused must make a choice. Which life will they choose to continue? It's a drama, yes, but with consequences. And Tamar knows consequences intimately. Matter of fact, didn't you do a song called Consequences? I'm not really sure. I think that's somehow coming to mind. She is, after all, the youngest Braxton, originally introduced to the world alongside her sisters in the 90s. But her star truly ascended when she broke out on her own, belting her way into Grammy nominations and chart success with hits like Love and War. Fans saw even more of her behind the scenes on Braxton Family Values, where she bared it all: marital woes, mental health battles, motherhood, and the jagged beauty of family. Now, later, she made history as the first Black woman to win Celebrity Big Brother. All right. Navigating the popular show with equal parts brilliance and instinct. Now, her career has been anything but linear. However, through every reinvention, Tamar has remained unmistakably herself: bold, funny, and audaciously real. Now, with Caught in the Act, Double Life, she takes that same unfiltered spirit and wills it, shining a light on the nitty-gritty of modern relationships. Now, behind the scenes, the series is helmed by a robust team of producers, including LaShawn Browning, Donna Edge Rachel, Paris Baldwin, Alyssa Horowitz, Daniel Weiner, Jamil Shelton, and Rich Allen for Antoinette Media. Now, Toloni Holmes and John Varela serve as executive producers, with supervising producer Gerard Galano for MTV. Their aim: to take the voyeuristic thrill of reality TV and infuse it with emotion so that every reveal feels less like a spectacle and more like a reckoning. As she returns to television, she does so not as a character or a caricature, but as a woman who's lived the questions and earned the answers. Now, Tamar Braxton has made a career singing from the gut, crying on camera, and rising without apology. And now she's helping others do the same. Caught in the Act, Double Life premieres Tuesday, June 3rd at 9 p.m. Eastern. And of course, you want to look for it at 6 p.m. Pacific on MTV. Check your local listings if you fall in any of the other areas of time zones. So yes, I am here for it. I would love to know your thoughts. Do you think that Tamar fits the bill for this? I think this is quintessentially one of the best gigs that she could be doing. I think she is right for this role. She's fun as well. Say what you want. Sometimes Tamar could be a little bit controversial, and sometimes, she could be a little bit much to take, but she's always got this loving spirit about her. And they're right. She has been completely vulnerable in a lot of ways. Now, yes, she's had some beefs here and there that we probably would kind of give a side eye to and was like, look, Tamar, can we just back off of that? But, she always seems to come back in some fashion or form that, for me, I know for sure, I just love her. So I think that it's so great that she is taking her skill set, I believe that she has very much intact, and applying it to helping all these unsuspecting and suspecting individuals in their quest to find the truth and the transparency in the double lives of whoever they're going after. So I am here for it. So, oh my gosh, I just feel like we're being rewarded for such wonderfulness, especially in a time where we need so much of that. But also looking at the fact that with, Tammy Roman doing her show with the Unfaithful is so great, because it's also a transparent show, right? It puts the real out there. It reveals what's going on, reveals the truth, it reveals what's happening in relationships. And it's unfortunate when individuals do not find to take the mature route and leave people with their dignity. So Tammy's there to kind of, navigate that waters. And I think her and Coach Ken, I think his name is, do a wonderful job at that. And it's quite entertaining as well. I used to watch Cheaters many, many moons ago. It did kind of fall off for me after so many years, but there was a time where it was at its peak, and it was in the early 2000s where it was just a freaking hoot. I mean, obviously people's lives are being destroyed every 5 minutes, but at the same time, it was such a funny way to see the downfall of the nonsense, if you will. And they've had some definitely memorable episodes. So I expect it to be nothing different here in this Caught in the Act. And from what it looks like, they are going to be tapping into everything, right? Just like they shared in the sharing. So it's not about, like Cheaters or whatever like that. I don't feel like it's going to be anything that's necessarily comparable, but definitely in sync and in sight with what we have with a Caught in the Act, Unfaithful. This is going to be great. I mean, they're going to be looking at, all kinds of things as far as like, people running scams and embezzling. I think is probably a little bit going on in there, just living double lives and doing things that they had no business doing and hiding it from the loved ones. And yeah, so I'm sure it's going to be a lot of heartbreak and tears. And look, I'm going to say ahead of it that I feel sorry for those who have to go through the situation. But I do think that it is important to get that, transparency and truth when you know that something is going on that just don't seem right. And I think what better way to do it with the two ladies in both areas of the franchise helping us along the way. I mean, you got the big sister auntie kind of feel as well, and mother if you need it, and just a dear friend most of the time as well. And they also bring great fashion too. So yes, I love it for both these ladies. I think this is wonderful. They are, in my eyes, kind of reinventing MTV a little bit. MTV has long gotten away from music as it is music television, but I wish that we would get back to some of that. I miss some of the old shows. I miss like making videos. Like, why are we not making videos with all the spectacularness of that? I don't know. I just miss that, But any event, it's a nostalgic thing. But I think these two ladies are just going to do such a good job with, continuing. Obviously, Tammy is just, she's the best at what she does. So that's going to continue on. And I hope for many years until she doesn't want to do it anymore. And I do wish the same for Tamar as well. So yeah, I think that about do it for this video. I really would love to know your thoughts about this. Do you think this is a great fit for Tamar? Are you excited? Will you be watching? Do you watch Tammy's Unfaithful Cottonyac? Let me know down below. I would love to know what you are thinking and how it is going. And I mean, I like this show so much. I don't know. I may start recapping and reviewing on some of these episodes. We'll just have to see. But I definitely want to know if you are watching. Let me know down below and let's have a conversation about it. What do you think? All right. So yeah, if you are new here, okay, make sure you hit that subscribe button. All right. I would love to have you here, be part of the family. But the rest of us here, I would so appreciate you being here. And of course, for all of you guys who already been riding with me, thank you so much for your continued viewing and listening support. I so do appreciate that. Now, I do have 2 more videos that are going to be popping up on the platform today, so I do not want you to miss it. So make sure you have your all notification bells on so you will be here for that. Definitely got to chit chat on what's going on. And yeah, I just want to know your thoughts as much as I love sharing mine. So with that, I hope that you have a beautiful day today, and definitely make sure you come on back, and I will see you later. Stay blessed. Bye.